Hey everybody, this is Mike Ferguson and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to talk about arpeggios and sweep picking and combining those two things. So let's dive right in. So what is an arpeggio? An arpeggio are the notes of a chord played separately. So this would not be an arpeggio. All right, and this would. We're going to have to learn a couple of arpeggio shapes. We're going to learn the major arpeggio, a minor arpeggio, and the diminished arpeggio. I'm playing the example from the 7th fret on the A string, so the root note is going to be E. So this is going to be our E major arpeggio. Here we go. Okay. This is going to be our E minor arpeggio. And this is going to be the E diminished arpeggio. Alright, so you want to learn those shapes before you carry on, right? Let's take a look at the notes of these arpeggios and the intervals of these arpeggios. So, on an E major arpeggio, we're starting at the root note on E. After that, we have our major third interval, which is a G sharp. And after that, we have our 5th interval, which is a B. These three notes already make up an E major arpeggio. On top of that, we're going to play another E major arpeggio, the same notes, only one octave up. So it's going to be, again, E, G sharp, and B. So we're stacking two arpeggios on top of each other. So E, G sharp, B, E, G sharp, B. All right? All right. So when we're looking at the minor arpeggio, root note still stays the same, right? But we're lowering the third interval, which is going to be a minor third interval. So it's going to be E, G, your 5th is going to be the same, it's going to be a B. On top of that, same thing. E, G, B, E, G, B, E, G, B. All right, with our diminished arpeggio, we have our root note, minor third, and flattened 5th. All right, and again on top of that, the same thing. Root, minor third, flattened 5th. All right. Now let's talk about sweep picking. Sweep picking is a right hand technique in which we let our right hand, our guitar pick, land on the string after the note we just played. So when I'm playing the A string, I'm letting my pick fall on the D string. When I'm playing the D string, I'm letting my pick fall on the G string. When I'm playing the G string, letting it fall on the B string. B string falls on the E string, and with the E string we just have to stop our hand, and because there ain't a string on top of that. So back down, you do the same thing. So you let from your E string, you let it fall on the B string falls to the G string falls to the D string falls to the A string falls to the E string. So you want to practice this very, very slowly with a metronome to get that left-right synchronization down, right? So, and your hand only makes this motion, goes up and down, up and down. Without picking the strings like this, it goes. Well, eventually you can get it up to that speed, but you have to start slowly and move the speed up gradually. All right, now let's see if we can play some arpeggios and sweep pick those arpeggios. We are going to be playing in the E minor scale. So first we're going to write down the notes of the E minor scale, which are E, F sharp, G, A, B, C, and D. Next to that, we're going to write our chords. So we're going to use our chord progression rule, starting on the 6th step because we're playing in minor. So our chord progression rule is going to be minor, diminished, major, minor, minor, major, major. Okay, now let's see if we can play these arpeggios at those positions. So we have E minor starting on the 7th fret on the A string. F sharp diminished starting on the 9th fret on the A string. G major starting on the 10th fret of the A string. A minor starting on the 12th fret of the A string. B minor, 14th fret A string. C major, 15th fret. D major, 17th fret. E minor on the 19th fret. All right, so let me just play that fluently. All right. Of course, you don't have to sweep pick the entire arpeggio. You can also just take the top 3 notes and play the same chord progression. You can start at E minor, doing a pull off from the 5th to the minor 3rd to the root note. Also nice little exercise. So another cool thing you can do is tapping the root note on the high E string, and that's going to sound like this. So what I just did, tap, pull, pull, and then back down again. Right? And then when you're going back down again, you don't have to pick the strings here. I'm picking them around the 15th fret on my neck. All right? On the F sharp diminished, it's going to sound like this. F sharp. On the G major, it's going to sound like this. A minor, B minor, C major, D major, E minor. So you do need a 24 fret guitar to get that E minor tap in there. After that, you just want to try to build some speed. And you can do all kinds of cool things. You can do extra taps, you can do double taps. Like that. But remember to start slowly. Double tap. All right. Don't forget, you can play this in any key. Just write down your key, write down the chord progression, and that's where you gotta play. I hope this video helped you guys out. If it did, please consider liking and subscribing, because there are a lot more guitar lessons, playthroughs, and other cool content coming your way. But for now, I'll check you guys later, and good luck practicing.